My topic is obesity. So some of us may have you ever watched the comedian Diego Iglesias, aka Fluffy?
Yeah.
Alright, well then you know that one of his most famous jokes is the 5 levels of fluffiness. So there's big, healthy, husky, fluffy, and damn! Honestly, what my speech is going to talk about was mainly just these three, because obesity, I mean, big and healthy, I mean, it's like, you're not really that obese, but oh, dang, you're obese if you're in damn. So, I'm going to ask another question. Do all of us know someone in, like, family or just, like, friends who have, like, diabetes or something? And then, like, you see a picture of them when they're young and they're, like, thin, they're, like, well-groomed and everything. Well, and have you ever wondered why or what happened? It's like, whoa, how did that happen? So, that's what my thesis is going to be. So I'm going to explain to you the cause, the problems, and solutions. And I'm going to help you understand, like, what goes through someone's mind, like, why they would do this. Yeah. Okay. So, real quick, I want to explain what BMI is. So it's basically like body mass index. Thanks to website medicinenet.com, the definition is your weight in kilograms divided by height meters squared. If you don't know what that means, you can just go online. Because like, I don't know how to calculate that. So I just went online. I actually found out that, what do you want? Yeah, if your BMI is over 30, then bam, you're obese. I actually found out that I am 42 BMI, so I am obese. Yeah. So yeah, you can just go online. So you would just enter like your basic like height or with like your current weight, and it'll ask you like if you're a girl, it'll ask you if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, whatever. If you're under if basically stuff like if you're under 20. So like yeah, go check it out sometime. Find out if you're obese. Most of you probably are not obese, so good for you. Some health issues. Some facts I found from heart.com and obesitycampaign.org. Almost 70% of adults in the United States are overweight or obese, and this puts a lot more people at risk of having heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. Obesity is linked to more than 60 chronic diseases. 572,000 people actually die every year from cancer. And it's actually proven that that cancer is linked to being overweight, lack of physical activity, and poor nutrition. That's scary. The Center for Disease Control, or the CDC, claims that like the reason people like end up being obese is because there's a lot of contributing factors and genetics that go into it. So behaviors include, dietary patterns, medication usage, physical activity, and exposures in today's society. And those include like advertisements for food, education, and physical activity environment. So, have you guys ever heard of this disorder called binge eating disorder? Because I found out about it like last month and I did not believe it. Like, there's a disorder for binge eating. Yes. So, basically, it's compulsive eating. And a person just eats huge amounts of foods without having the need to stop, or they're powerless to stop. Symptoms usually start, like symptoms of binge eating disorder usually start in late adolescence and early adulthood. They usually last from 2 hours to almost like a whole day. Most binge eater disorders, people with binge eating disorder, they usually feel disgust, guilt, and depression because they worry like what all that food is gonna do to them, because like most people when they're upset they just eat. I know I've done it. That's why I'm 42.7. No, I haven't done that. Some signs that you do have binge eating disorder, eating while full. Like, stop, man. Unable to stop eating large amounts of food. And eating normally, like you have a salad, you eat like normally, but when you're home alone, you're destroying that pantry. So, basically, there's only like one solution, and it's not easy, it takes time. So, physical activity, work out on a regular basis, just go run around your neighborhood, go to your local gym, healthy eating habits, have a balance in your plate, make sure that it follows all the food groups, the 6 nutrients, make sure that each food you eat has some of the 6 nutrients, which is carbohydrates, protein, fat, vitamin, minerals, and water. So, that stuff is good for you. So, conclusion, I spoke to you about the problem and cause and, how to fix obesity, sort of. You can't really fix it, it takes time. You can fix it, I'm not sure. Just stay healthy. Don't end up being categorized in the 5 levels of fluffiness. It's not fun. And that's my sources.